Hi, welcome back. And speaking of welcome back, James Standish is with us again this week. Hey, James.
I'm doing well. I'm back from a holiday, rested, a little bit more hairy, and back in the role. So
why not? Now, James, understand you actually spent some time growing up in Malaysia as a missionary kid. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, first memories of my life are in Malaysia, and we moved there from Australia when I was 2 years old. So, as you can imagine, I didn't remember a lot before that.
Yeah.
And really great memories. It's a fabulous place. I love Malaysia. I took my family there recently and just love it.
When it comes to the Christian media attention on Malaysia over the last several years, really, the thing that keeps coming up again and again is asking the question whether Christians in Malaysia should have the right to use the word Allah to describe God, and it's been very contentious, hasn't it?
It has been contentious, and unfortunately it's been used deliberately as a wedge issue. What you have to understand is that Malaysia has about 10% of its population is Christian. It also has a complicated ethnic composition between Malays and various different ethnic groups that are indigenous to the area.
A lot of Chinese descended
Chinese, Indians, and so forth.
Okay.
And one of the things that was being used, the question of using Allah by Christians has really been used as a wedge issue. That's what we'd use, an issue to pit people against each other and get people very excited. And there's an organization that's run by an individual by the name of Ibrahim Ali. I would describe it as somewhat xenophobic. It's there to promote the interests of Malays against those who are against them. Well, who's against them? I mean, honestly, it's one of those things, but it's a great way to get power. It's an influential organization, and they've been driving these issues. Recently, their leader, Ibrahim Ali, called on Bibles with the word Allah in them to be burned, for example.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, this is really the kind of stuff that tears at the fabric of a complicated society, and he's done a very good job of doing that. This has
gone through courts, hasn't it?
That's exactly right.
Courts.
And the question is, you know, does this violate the Malaysian speech codes or not? Turns out it's been ruled that it doesn't. Well, because he was actually acting to defend Islam, not to disparage Christianity. Interestingly, another Ibrahim, Anwar Ibrahim, who is in opposition. Yes, well, keep an eye on that guy. He is a very impressive individual. He's just recently gone back to Malaysia, or he's in the process, and he'll be faced with more court actions against him as an opposition leader. But interestingly, he has been very strong coming out and saying this kind of stuff, whether it's these religious and ethno-religious wedge issues, are not the future for Malaysia. Malaysia is a country that is a great country. It has a great future, but only if people can live together in harmony, not coming up with wedge issues to try to pull the fabric apart. Interestingly, increasingly, a number of Malaysian young people have gone over to fight with ISIS too. So it's a very dangerous mixture that they're messing with. And I can only hope that Anwar Ibrahim's vision for the country comes to full realization, and that Ibrahim Ali's vision for the country fails.
The tale of two Ibrahims. Thanks for that, James.
Thank you.